Hello. Guess who's back? With a little filter on it and a different background. And the shamanic healing deck. Figured before I go night-night, I will hop on here and pull a card and set the intention, or really just ask Spirit to give me something to speak about. I hope you guys had a great Venus day. You didn't spend too much of your energy on Black Friday. I don't know if you guys know what Black Friday is all about, but you're pretty much just contributing to corporate pockets. And I get Christmas and all that, but I don't celebrate, so I don't really care about that. What I do know is a lot of people celebrated the death of a lot of people yesterday. A day that contributed to us losing our freedom. And even though it doesn't really look like it, we're still slaves. And today a lot of people gave away their hard-earned energy on some bullshit. That's probably going to be going in the trash, I would say, over the next year or so. Anyways, let's see what we should talk about. This is what I'm talking about uncut. Wait till I get somebody to talk on here with me. This is really going to get off the chain. So, Spirit, what do we have to talk about tonight before I go to sleep? For the collective, anybody that happens to see this video and catch this message. So it's been the theme all day. It's my third video. Well, fourth. I didn't post the third one. But we have healing energy. And then we have movement into balance. Healing energy. Oh, it's not even going to be a point in doing that. Movement into balance. Oh. Movement into balance. All right. So when I think about healing energy and moving into balance, it makes me think about what I wanted to talk about originally on this video. And I'm not going to go too deep into it because, one, I'm not fully educated on it. But, everything that we need to know is right here. And I'm pretty tapped in. So with the healing energy and moving into balance, it makes me think about a Reiki session. And for those of you who don't know what Reiki is basically universal energy. It's the energy that we all come from. It goes far back as, ancient Kemet and us being given the gift of healing through touch. And with Reiki, what we do is we're shifting energy and we are moving stagnant energy and bringing things into balance. For myself particularly, I focus on the chakras, the 7 chakras. And when you shift so much energy, you got to realize that everything is built on an energetic foundation and then it becomes physical. So if something has enough energy, it's going to build. So if something is in its feminine energy and then, we create it, it's like inspiration turned into creation. It's like feminine into masculine. So anything that is physical has been built on energy. So it had to be a thought before it was created in the 3D. So as we're shifting the energy, that means that things that were built on that energy now are going to be presented for you to change so that you can shift that cycle out of your life. And I'm telling you, man, Reiki is super, super powerful. And I've seen it change people's lives, and I've seen it, be one of those things where people just treat it kind of like, oh, I went and got a massage, One of the stories that I one of the stories that I tell people, and they probably look at me like, why is that the success story? It's not a success story, but at the same time, this is what happens. So there's a lady that worked at Starbucks, and she's like the one of the longest standing employees at this particular Starbucks. And so I was telling her about it. She wanted a Reiki session. So I was like, yeah, girl, come on in. She gets the Reiki session, and I'm a frequent Starbucks flyer. So I see her and I was like, hey, has anything changed? She was like, a lot has shifted in my life. She was like, girl, I got 2 job interviews, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, yeah, here we go. And then I hit her up and I asked her about the job interviews, and she was like, oh, no, I'm not going to take them. And I was like, damn, you opted out of breaking that cycle. But then there's people that are like, I am not breaking the cycle. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I am going to break that cycle. I am not staying in this. I am really here for my healing, and that movement into balance is what takes place. And the movement into balance doesn't feel good. It's almost like you can imagine yourself as, I would say, a closet door off the track. If you try to slide the door, it's going to sound a little crazy. It's going to be a little hard to slide it on the track because it's not on track, right? But when you put it on track, it feels good. It slides good. It doesn't make a noise. It's not disruptive. And the movement into balance, in other words, for us, doesn't necessarily feel good. We have to let go of something in order for us to get to that next best place. One analogy that I like to use is the comfort of the grass. You know, we can sit on the grass and have the comfort and the grounding of the grass. It may be cool. You know, there's certain things that we see from the level of the grass that we're not able to see from other places. But if one day we decide that we want to get that piece of fruit on the branch, we're going to have to leave the grass, right? And when we leave the comfort of the grass, it's like we're leaving what we have known for quite a while, but going to something that we know is greater and something that's going to feed us, not necessarily, or it could be physically, but spiritually and emotionally. And so when you take the journey from the grass to the branch, it's like you see things from a higher perspective. You are also feeding yourself. And not only can you still see the grass, and you're able to go down to the grass if you wanted to, right? But you're on the branch now. And you had to let go of your friends on the grass, but now you got new friends that live in the tree. So we have to look at that movement into balance and the ascension like that. Because we're energy is always supposed to move. We're water. We don't want water to be stagnant. So the movement into balance, I believe, is super important. And it's not one of those things that comes one time. I feel like we have multiple cycles that we go through in our life. But also, what has happened with planet Nibiru is really cool because planet Nibiru only comes around, I think it's like every 3,000 years or something like that. Excuse me. And since planet Nibiru only comes around every 3,000 years, a lot of people haven't experienced that, right? It's been a long time. And what it does is it resets the energy of the planet. So it pretty much gives the planet a Reiki session. And so that means that everything that's built on this energy that's been stagnant, that's not serving the purpose, the higher purpose of Mother Earth, is now shifted. And so we, in this dense meat body, are out here doing the physical work. And what is that physical work? It's altering the DNA. And how are we altering our DNA? And that's through doing the healing. It's breaking the ancestral curses and cycles that run through our blood, through our parents' lineages. And we chose our parents, you know. And then I know for myself, I'll reincarnate every time. And so this is evolution for my spirit as well, but then at the same time, it's evolution for the lineage that's going back into Mother Earth. So we are shifting the DNA. And it's really big. And I feel like that's why crack came in the 80s, because these motherfuckers knew that people like me were going to have these awakenings during this time. And they didn't want our parents to be able to raise us to be ready for this. But we're here. And we're here to help y'all wake up. As soon as we wake up, it's like, it's really what it should be. You know, each one teach one. If I move up the ladder, let me help you up, you know. But then at the same time, it's really sad because through the awakening, you're going to see that people in your family don't want to wake up. Your friends ain't going to wake up, you know. But at the same time, I believe that everyone that we encounter is a part of our soul tribe. But I also believe that some of these people and some of these relationships are purely karmic, and karmic meaning we're going to learn our lessons from them. Yeah. And so, with all that being said, I would try to find peace in the storm while we're moving into balance during this healing time. And I am here to hold space. I will be linking my website below if you guys want to book a distant Reiki session or one in person if you're close to me. I'm in the 805. Probably shouldn't have said that out loud, but it is what it is. And yeah. I hope y'all have a lovely night. Sweet dreams. And if you don't see this tonight and you wake up in the morning, don't forget to set your intentions for the day and know that it's going to be a beautiful day. And know that everything that you need is everything that you have. And if you don't like the life that you are living, it's up to you to plant the seeds for the life that you want to live. 5% left, so I'm about to get off of here and go night-night. And yeah, until next time, y'all.